I'm here today at Alan Wiltzig's farm with his private track, beautiful landscape, beautiful scenery, and this beautiful BMW i8. It is a looker. It stands out above and among anything out there on the road today. You know what? Let's take it for a ride and let's see what she can do. My name's Tom Albrecht, and this is FL Detours. So here we are on the 2015 BMW i8. Do you hear that sound? Neither do I, because we're in electric mode.
The BMW i8 has a very unique and complex drivetrain, sporting a 129 horsepower electric motor with a 2-speed transmission mated to a 228 horsepower, 3-cylinder, 1.5-liter turbocharged gas engine, which is found in the Mini Cooper S. That's also connected to another small electric motor in the back, which is mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission with manual shifting available through the paddles. This truly complex symphony of analog and digital parts puts out a combined 357 horsepower and 420 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy, as rated by fueleconomy.gov, has a total of 76 mpges, or to break it down, 28-29 city and highway for the gas motor and 43 combined for the electric. Range on all-electric mode can be stretched to about 23 miles, and a total estimated range of 370 miles in Eco Pro mode with the gas engine running. Performance-wise, the BMW i8 has a limited top speed of 155 miles per hour, and BMW claims a 0 to 60 time of 4.4 seconds. However, both Car and Driver and Motor Trend observed a 0 to 60 time of 3.8 seconds.
The car is, to me, beautiful looking. It stands apart from anything out there currently available today. However, there is a little bit of a catch to that. The interior is a little bit boring. Take some blue stitching and put it in a standard BMW interior, essentially. I mean, I'm not seeing anything too different on the inside, which I'm sure the reason for that is not to jar the customer when they're buying such a strange looking vehicle that is already going to attract enough attention as it is.
Other notes of the interior that are worth touching on is a heads-up display and digital gauges. Everything is clear as day, even in the sunlight, and the system displays all the relevant information the driver needs. When in sport mode, the instrument cluster takes on a red racing theme with a speedometer and tachometer that looks incredibly sporty. There are 2 other driving modes as well, Comfort and Eco Pro. Comfort being the standard driving mode, and Eco Pro, which keeps you in electric mode up to 40 miles per hour, or when there isn't enough juice, so the motor kicks on.
Here we go. I feel like we're driving the Back to the Future car.
In sport mode with the engine running, it emits sort of a hot rod spaceship sound that's not like anything else I've ever heard or even heard driving on the road. But to expect anything else would not do this BMW justice. From that point, the sound needs to mean something, so let's talk about the setup and handling. The car has a front-end mid-motor, front-end four-wheel drive powertrain on what looks like really cool bicycle tires and wheels. The tires do have some meat and grip on them, a lot more than you would assume by looking at them compared to an M3 or an M5. Driving around the track, the car feels level, predictable, and responsive. Combining with BMW's driving dynamics and the instant power of an electric motor creates an engaging and rewarding experience for the driver.
I'm not entirely sure you can do HPDE in an i8 at this point. Not sure how the motor will hold up to that kind of abuse, but the brakes seem like they will, as they're cross-drilled and vented, and regenerative too.
Being that this is four-wheel drive, I would imagine that if you are crazy enough or absolutely must have to, driving in snow would pose little to no issues, except for the potential damage to the paint from the ice, road salt, sand, whatever else is on the road that will ruin your car. The i8 itself is made from a carbon fiber reinforced plastic passenger cell, which keeps the weight down to about 3,285 pounds, and will probably cause a lot of headaches for insurance companies and BMW's body shops alike when these things get into accidents.
According to BMW, a lot of the dealers that sell this car will have to be trained and prepared to fix and maintain these vehicles. On any standard car, when you want to pop the hood, one person, no problem. You want to change your oil, no problem. You want to do anything. It's, more modern cars, a little more trickier with electronics and things like that, but overall, it's still doable at home, DIY. However, with the BMW i8, that is not the case. I would not open up your hood alone because it will flex and crack. It's not designed for one person to open it, it's designed for two. Watch a YouTube video that's a how-to on how to do it, and pay very close attention, because one little mistake, there goes your hood. It will crack.
The i8 stands out as a unique addition to the BMW lineup, maybe even an outlier relative to the rest of BMW's lineup, and even to the rest of the competition's lineups. There can be an argument made that this car competes with other electrics, hybrids, and some sports cars in terms of performance. You know, think Tesla Model S, Mercedes C63 AMG, or even the Porsche 918. But I don't think it competes with any of them really, and it doesn't have to compete because there's nothing out there that's quite like it. Even the Porsche 918, which is in the hypercar territory. The i8 looks unique, feels unique, and is made for a person looking to own something unique.
You're buying a car that represents who you are, and it represents someone that's interested in automotive design, automotive engineering, and the future that it represents. And this car represents that future. Yes, it is pricey at $144,000 when it's all said and done. But, you know, if you've got the money and you have the passion, this is definitely the car that you should be buying. I really stand by that. Being a BMW owner myself, I'm impressed.
Buying this is a loud statement and a lifestyle choice rolled into one. Whether you think it's incredibly good looking, like I do, or horrendously ugly, it starts a conversation between people. And I feel like that was BMW's goal, as well as the people who buy it.
I really enjoyed this car, and I hope you enjoyed it too. And a very big thanks to Alan Wilczek for letting me hoon this car around a little bit and letting him hoon it around a little bit. Thanks for watching. I'm Tom Albrecht, and this is FLD Tours. Until next time. Trunk space is limited. It also has, it's basically a 2+2 car. I would consider this more of a coupe, and the rear seats are for insurance or little children. Like Jeremy Clarkson said about the 911, if you have a really skinny wife and tiny little children, that's basically the car for you, similar to this.